Hello, everyone, and welcome to part 2 of Chapter 3 Product Categories. The next product category we're going to talk about are gifts and novelties. Alright? Think about that. What does that mean when you say gifts and novelties? Well, they're one of the largest brand categories, and it consists of things like keychains, figurines, collectibles, and the like. Alright? Your little South Park people down there, your Breaking Bad guy. If y'all were a fan of Breaking Bad, but see how the entertainment companies, South Park and Breaking Bad, license with various manufacturers of bobbleheads or little trinkets, and they set up a synergy between the two so they can sell more product, make more money. All right, gifts and novelties comprise about 3.4% of retail sales and almost $3.2 billion a year in revenue. All right, so it's a pretty good sized category. I mean, so just for little trinkets, keychains, and whatnot. All right, gotta have money. Dollar bill, yo. The next product category we're talking about is health and beauty. As you can see, I'm all about the health and beauty, particularly the beauty. But anyways, we're talking about health and beauty. We're talking about fragrances. Right, we're talking about perfumes. We're talking about perfumes and colognes for men. They make up approximately 54% of the category. So just fragrances alone make up 54% of the health and beauty category. All right, so we all got to smell good, I guess. We don't want to go out there and stink. There's different designer fragrances. Jennifer Lopez has her own. Various celebrities have their own fragrances. I myself don't, working on it, but we're going to get there. And there's also some signature scents. Right? Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll come up with a nice signature scent for everybody to spray themselves with. Health and beauty. We'll also talk about cosmetic, nail polishes for your college kids, condom makers, temporary tattoos, sanitizers. All these companies, manufacturers, partner with various entertainment agencies, entertainers, whatever it is, so they can sell more product, right? Your temporary tattoos. I'm gonna have my Denver Broncos tattooed on me today, so I can be a big fan and watch the Super Bowl. Health and beauty, 7.7% of the retail market, over $7 billion a year in revenue. All right, so it's pretty good, pretty decent sized category. Next product category I wish to talk about is housewares. Right? Housewares, when we say housewares, we mean bakeware, cookware, dishes, silverware, those kind of things. All right, so your housewares, bakeware, cookware, dishes, silverware, even to a certain extent your glassware. You ever buy glasses and they got somebody's logo on them? I mean, you go to a bar and you got Guinness. Right? You buy a Guinness beer, they're going to put it in a Guinness glass for you. Okay? And various other assorted kitchen gadgets. Housewares, good size, 2.8% of retail market, over $2.6 billion a year in revenue. Next product category I want to talk about is infant products. When we say infant products, babies. You see over my shoulder, got a couple kids' pictures over there. All my friends keep popping out kids lately, so I put their pictures up. One's adopted, and the other one's the dean of a university who's a good friend of mine. He and his wife had a baby less than 2 months ago. So many items could be categorized elsewhere. Just remember that, in the infant product category, many items could be categorized elsewhere. Right? It just makes sense. But these products are specifically for infants. But there's apparel, domestics, all right, but are all dedicated to a certain department in a retail store. That's why they get their own product category. All right, so many items that you say, oh, this could be a domestic or this could be apparel. Well, it's an infant product because it's in a dedicated department within a store. Okay, infant products, many synergies with characters and entertainment properties. All right, Disney's the big one, of course. Everyone's Disney, Sesame Street, Looney Tunes, Dora the Explorer, SpongeBob SquarePants, all these categories with infant products. All right, They make up 2.7% of the retail market, $2.5 billion a year in revenue. Yes, being a parent is cheap. Money when you have a kid. All right. Next product category is publishing. All right, publishing. When you think of publishing, what does that mean? It means many different things because it's a very diverse product category. Publishing means books. All right, not the licensing book because nobody can get it anymore unless you want to spend $1,000 on Amazon. But we're talking about books. We're talking about comic books. Right, comic books are huge. Magazines, trading cards, calendars. Right, all these make up the publishing category. Very diverse. Books, comics, magazines, calendars. All right, book category. Harry Potter. You got your Harry Potter books, right? And they go out and they sell everything. They sell Harry Potter glasses, Harry Potter wands. I need a Harry Potter wand. Harry Potter caps. Right, when it gets cold out in New York City, gotta get your Harry Potter scarf. Your Gryffindor. Is that Gryffindor? Gryffindor scarf. Yes. All right. So, this is just a book. Right. But now from that book, you license out to all these different manufacturers, and you sell more product. You license out these rights, and you make more money. All right. You got to get your snitch too. All right. Trading cards are huge. Different trading cards, Pokemon, but then you have your typical sports. Trading cards. So the license in the sports category, MLB licenses out with the trading card company to use the image and likenesses of the players. Players get a little taste of it, a little money. And they go and they sell all these cards to kids so they can collect them and chew the very disgusting gum. Publishing, 4% of retail sales, $3.7 billion a year in revenue. Not a bad category. All right, next category is your sporting goods, right? Sporting goods. Line extension is very common in sporting good industry, where manufacturers authorize other companies to manufacture items they do not have distribution or expertise in. All right, so sporting goods, there's a lot of line extension in sporting goods because if you're not proficient or have expertise in this area, you're going to sub-license it. All right, sporting goods, athlete endorsements is huge. All right, athletes endorse everything. They do this. Think about it though. Only very few athletes get endorsement deals, but those who do it because their life expectancy or their playing career is very short. Right? They sell footwear. They sell various product lines such as golf clubs, soccer balls, whatever. All right, athletes will endorse everything and anything, especially today when the Super Bowl's on. All right, taking that, also the sports properties license out their various logos, trademarks, or whatever. The NFL licenses footballs, helmets, equipment. All right, you get the little helmet on. I got 2 helmets in my office here. All right, NFL gets a piece of that. The manufacturer makes the helmets, but put the NFL logos on it or put the team logos on it. You need a licensing agreement, and the NFL gets a piece. All right. Sporting goods, 2.6% of retail sales, $2.5 billion a year in revenue. All right, a lot of money in sporting goods. Next category is stationery and paper goods. Now, this seems kind of strange. Paper goods, stationery, yeah, sure. Greeting cards, writing paper, party goods. All this gift wrap, balloons, pencils, pens, pencil cases even. I gotta have my pencil case when I go to work. Right? All this makes up the stationery and paper goods. Right? So you got your greeting cards, you got your Peanuts gang, right? They license with the greeting card company, use the likenesses on the cards. Gift wraps. Gift paper is used all the time. You get NASCAR on the gift wrap, right? The balloons, Dora the Explorer, whomever on these balloons, kids love them. All right, a lot of school. In addition, you get a lot of school-related products. Stationery and paper goods consist of both the artist and art itself, and are important licensors in this category. All right, children, like I said, we go to a party, you're gonna have whomever Scooby Doo on the plates. Right, the kid loves Scooby Doo. It's gonna be Scooby Doo plates and cups and napkins and balloons and everything else. My nephew loves Scooby Doo. Don't know why. There's a whole connotation to Scooby Doo that we don't need to talk about in this class. But yeah, Shaggy. Yeah, Shaggy's got some issues. And what are exactly our Scooby snacks? But we'll talk about that some other time. Stationery and paper goods, 3.1% of the retail market, 2.9 billion dollars a year in money. Next category, toys and games. All right, I know it's a little dry, but the next category is toys and games. My favorite category. 50% of total retail sales, consisting of action figures, board games, dolls, educational toys. All right. It's toys and games. 6.6% of retail sales account for $6.1 billion a year in revenue. A lot of money in toys. Next, as opposed to toys, we got video games. All right. So video games are a whole different product category. Video games, software, and interactive have a lot of synergies with the various entertainment and sports. You got EA Sports. It's in the game. You watched it. If you don't play them yourselves, you know somebody who plays EA Sports, playing soccer, FIFA soccer, NFL, MLB. EA Sports. It's in the game, right? There's also some casino gaming, right? Especially nowadays, there's online gaming. You got your Taj Mahals, your Bellagio's, everybody getting your online video game version also. Your Caesar's Palaces, everybody. All right, and this is ever changing. It's growing too. So if you think about it from a licensing standpoint, this is a category that's growing due to new technology. Now we got mobile apps. We got realistic viewing. You feel like you're there at the game, or you feel like you're there at the casino, right? Or sitting there right at the table. Instead of traveling to Vegas, just pull it up on your computer. Last thing I want to talk about is service and preferential licensing and other non-retail. All right, this is one of the most active sectors post 2010. So if I ask you on the quiz, what is the most active sector since 2010? This is it. Okay, pretty easy. And it's stuff like Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville. What is Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville? It's a restaurant. It's a song. It also has a restaurant, a game, a theme thing down in Florida. We got whole video arcades dedicated to Star Trek. Got your ESPN skate parks, your Disney's on Ice, NASCAR automotive repair classes. All right, so this is experiential licensing content and other non-retail. So it's like thinking out of the box, right? You got a skate park. We'll put ESPN's logo on it. All right, ESPN gets a piece of the pie. They get a little taste. But in the skate park, hopefully, expands its brand. It does some line extension. And boom, they get more people going there, right? Disney on Ice. We got the characters. They go there, they skate around for a couple hours. The kids love it, and then they buy everything. All right, so that's it for now. If you have any questions, please feel free to call me. This is a shorter video. All right, but again, I want to make sure that you watched it. So, second Dropbox question is, and you may think about this one: who was the MVP in the Super Bowl? Most valuable player for the Super Bowl. Okay? All right. Any questions, please feel free to contact me. Thank you.